Hey, welcome back to Inzarello Family Farm. I'm Gino, and today we are preparing for all-out chaos. So there's a big storm coming. I don't know if most of the people across the U.S. have noticed. We're about ready to get hit with some large hail, tornadoes, straight line winds, and torrential downpours. So we are like literally level 3 out of 5, I think, and we're right over the red on the map. So I'm going to take this seriously. I know sometimes the weather guessers are wrong, but every time we kind of get this information, we want to take it seriously because you just never know. You know, the one time you don't, that's when you're going to get hit. So we got to make sure these birds are taken care of. They're comfortable, they're dry, they're kept out of the weather. And you can watch me get ready to prepare the chicken tractors. So, and coincidentally, birds are going to processor tomorrow. So we have all this stuff going on at once, and you know, the timing is not the greatest, but we have no control over that. So we got to make sure these things don't blow away. And behind me here, you see this little area open here. There's two little openings. One's on the other side, you can't see it, and we got to actually close those up, and we leave a little bit open here. That's harder to do than you think, but we leave that open so a little bit of air can pass through, so these chicken tractors don't become kites. So we also stake them down. We have eye bolts on all 4 corners, and we use those during the normal operation of these tractors just to pull them ahead. But we're going to stick stakes through them diagonally and help to keep them from becoming airborne. I've never had one come airborne. There's a lot of open space, so we want to make sure though that it doesn't happen. And you know, with a tornado, I mean, there's nothing I'm gonna do. They're gonna go flying. Birds have wings, you know, they'll figure it out. They're also, as you can see here, they're close to the woods here, or the forest here, so the trees help to break a lot of the wind and rain and stuff like that. So that's a bonus. A negative of that, having the tractors that close, is predation. Right now we're battling a raccoon we've had some issues with, so we're constantly dealing with that too. So we got a lot on our plate, but we're gonna make it happen. And so stay tuned, and I'll show you how I do this. This is different than a lot of other people. This is my design. It's got its good and bad, but we make it work, and we'll keep it from flying away, turning it into Wizard of Oz. So stay tuned. Okay, so we're doing the front one here. We gotta unhook the chain. So we put these in at an angle too, so it helps to keep these things from rising up. And we do different angles, so the back has a different angle than the front here. And like the fence, if you watch the fence video, if I hit a rock, it slides down that rock. So there's a rock. And we just slid past it. Okay, so that's the front one. Back one's done. They're at 2 different angles. So, famous last words. We should be good. But can this thing survive an F5 tornado? Yeah, I don't think so. I'd love to lie to you and say yes, but it ain't gonna happen. But we don't get stuff like that typically up here. Weather's crazy, you never know. So that's how we do that one. Saw the back one. Saw the flaps were up. So this tractor and that tractor are now ready to go for the storm. So we're going to start closing the flaps. I'm going to show you guys how to do it. It's not rocket science, but this is kind of how we designed our tractors. And it's worked because we've had big storms come through before, and these things haven't blown away. So all I simply do is I have a bungee cord down here. You can see this thing flap. We pull it over like this, and then we will just secure it to the chicken wire. This right here now is closed. It helps prevent rain and wind from just blowing in there and getting the birds wet, so it helps keep them dry. You do get a little bit of airflow through the top, and that's important though, because that helps the air go through, as well as it helps preventing this chicken tractor from becoming a kite. So that's why we have that end open there. Yes, there is a little bit of rain gets through, but it's very minimal and the birds are fine. We have a large tarp over it. I think this is a 12 by 16. So they have plenty of opportunity to stay dry, along with, as you can see here, all the wood walls and stuff. So it gives them a little break. Plus we have just all the trees that are next to them that help to create a little bit of a break. So, you know, will this thing withstand 1-inch size hail? I don't know. It's never been tested, but I'll tell you what, if it happens, I will do a video and let you know. So we're going to continue on doing that. And we'll pretty much, I'm going to feed these guys, get them some water, get them all set for the weather event coming. They're talking right around noon. It's supposed to start with multiple waves. It's not just a single wave. So yeah, so that's what we're going to do. All right, here is the inside view. So you got that little peak like I showed you, everything sealed up. That little thing on the corner there ain't gonna matter. And you see all the coverage they have above and all the wood they have to break the wind. So these guys hopefully will do well. Okay, so these are all ready to go. They're staked down. All the little flaps are up. And I think we're pretty good for now. We'll keep an eye on the storm. I have a few other options. If it gets crazy, I can run out of here with a bale of hay and use that as either to weight it down or to block rain from coming in. But I think we're gonna be fine. I have these things facing so that the winds and rain are coming this direction here. So they're getting protected. And again, the trees and all that stuff helps. So that's where we're at. So we're gonna get inside, finish doing what we got to do. I still have the chicks to take care of, and the sheep, I got to move them out of that front pasture. So that's it for now. If anything exciting happens, I will either bring it up on a short or do a whole nother video. So make sure that you like and subscribe and share. And to all the folks that have recently subscribed over the last month, thank you very much. It really helps the farm and motivates me to keep doing videos and putting stuff out. If there's something you want to see or have a question or anything, please leave a comment. We're pretty responsive, so I'll get to you as soon as I can. But we appreciate it, and hit that notification button so that you know that we're dropping videos. We're doing shorts typically on Wednesdays, and we're trying to put out a video right around Friday, Saturday. So those are the days they'll start looking for videos. So again, thank you so much to all of the new subscribers. Have a good one. Stay safe. Catch you on the next one.